everybody. I want to make sure we're actually live and you're actually recording. Ooh, it's cold out here today. Cool out here. I brought out most of the plants again. Well, not most of them, but the ones that are cold, hardy-ish, came back out of my greenhouse today. We're going to have about 5 days of some good rain and temperatures above zero. So and I'm going to do another edibles show with you because a lot of people, again, are asking me about what you grow that's edible. If you're looking to grow a self-sufficiency or a self-reliant garden, you want to start making a food forest, or you want to talk about permaculture, tulips are awesome because they come back year in and year out. You plant the bulbs and let her rip. They keep coming back and coming back and coming back. And every year I try and grab them at the end of the season when they are highly discounted, and I throw them in the ground before it snows, before it freezes. And they come back. They will grow in planters. They will grow in pots. They will grow in pretty much any kind of soil. They don't mind shade, and they come back just religiously. And a lot of people don't know this, and they probably have tulips all over their yard, and it's the most glorious sight to see all the tulips. I'll show you some of ours. Here's one of our beds. I try and grow them everywhere because they kind of are a staggered crop. They'll come out and then they'll disappear, and other things will come up. I have pinks and blues, and they come in such a wide variety of colors. They're so beautiful, all different kinds of shapes. They're just glorious. And again, I have some in my planters. I've got some I put them in my hoop house. They came up really early, which was kind of cool. So not the entire plant is edible, but the beautiful petals are. And they kind of taste like lettuce. They're very nice. Look at how beautiful these are. These haven't opened yet. So let's talk about something that's maybe opened a little bit. Here is some other yellow ones, and I'll just grab one of these. So inside of this, I'll show you in a second too. Let's taste it, okay? You can cook them. You can eat them raw. They're kind of sweet. They're vegetal, a little bit like lettuce, but with a sweet tinge. They're delicate. It's a mild flavor. Now, when you're harvesting the flower, inside you're going to see, let me show you one of the flowers I'm talking about. Here, let's do a pink one in my planter. You can see it very easily. Okay, check it out. Inside these gorgeous little flowers, there we go. I'm hoping inside there, you're going to see there. You don't want to eat those. Those are kind of bitter. They don't taste very nice. So when I harvest them, I don't even know how to switch this around, but okay. Let's do it with one hand. So when I harvest them, I harvest just the outside flower and I leave the rest of that plant alone. Okay? So I strip it off of there. Now, let's put this on the ground I'm talking about. It just doesn't taste great. Just because it's edible doesn't mean it tastes delicious. I hope that I was live. It just told me I was reconnecting again. So anyway, let me show you this just in case it disconnected. So inside each one of these little petals, especially the ones on the inside, there is that little stem of pollen right there, that stamen, right? So again, that's edible, but it doesn't taste very nice. So you could collect that pollen if you wanted to, and you could use it for flour. That seems like a very tedious job to me. I've never done that. It just seems like I would be collecting pollen all summer to get enough pollen to actually make something with it. So, oh, sorry guys, I've been working all day. No makeup. No makeup today. I've been hauling stuff. So these beautiful, gorgeous little tulips are all beautifully edible. So if you're looking for edibles in the spring, it's quite a nice thing to pop on your salad. That's what I did just 2 nights ago. And it looks so pretty. I put some red ones. Oh, it just looked amazing on my salad. Everyone was pretty impressed. And they're very tasty. So a lot of people don't even know you can eat them. They are delicious. Let me show you some more of these beauties. Here. Let me pose with them. They're not quite open yet. Look at these. Aren't they fabulous? So yeah, at the end of the season, you're going to find these bulbs a lot less expensive than they are at the beginning of the season. Also, they tend to sell them for Easter in pots. And once Easter is past and Mother's Day is past, they start to go on sale, deep sale, so discount. So grab them then and just plunk all that soil and those little bulbs in the ground. I have them all underneath. Last year, like I said, I bought a number of them, so many, to populate underneath my pine trees. Especially in the spring when your leaves on your trees haven't quite come out yet, there's plenty of sunshine for them to come out. And again, like I said, they don't mind the shade. I've got them in the backyard under this huge oak tree. They come out, and I have them in the most terrible soil on my whole property, and they come out. They will pop out of anywhere. Delicious. So here they are, okay? What are they good for? What's the point? They're delicious, first of all, and a good like little crop you can find, especially if you've got growing a lot of them. I have a lot of them. So what I tend to do is once they've bloomed, like I showed you that flower, and they start to kind of look like they're falling away, right? That's when I harvest the petals so that I can enjoy the blooms and I can enjoy keeping the petals. So I bring these in. If what I don't eat raw, I dry them. So, and then I keep them dry and keep them in a cool, dark place, and I use them for teas, or you can put them in soups and stews. You can use them for beauty products, all kinds of stuff. So what are they good for other than being delicious? They are diuretic, they are antiseptic, they are astringent, so they will tighten up your tissues if you make like a tincture or an infusion of it. They are helpful for cough and cold. They're helpful for sinus pain, hay fever, headaches, which I get a lot of migraines lately, and they are a little bit helpful. So when you come outside, grab a couple, eat some, and they're great for skincare. You'll see a lot of skincare companies starting to use so many more botanicals. And it's a humectant, so it retains water. So when you use it in your skincare routine, it will tend to hydrate your skin and give you a nice glow and keep that moisture on your face for a while. So that's what I'm saying about tulips. They're a great investment to throw in the ground because they will come back year after year after year, and they will multiply. So, hi bird. I have mourning doves. They just made a nest on the top of my front porch light. Oh, mourning doves. They make the silliest nests, but they're the sweetest little birds. They're not the smartest, I don't think. Anyway, she's not even scared of me. So the tulips, yes, perennial. They'll come back. They'll multiply. You'll see so many more tulips every year. So I'll find some colors that I really love, and I'll put them in the ground. And then next coming years, I'll see so many more, and it's wonderful. Also, the squirrels, they'll start digging them up. So you might lose some, but you'll probably gain some from the neighbors. So you'll find that if you plant certain colors, that all of a sudden you'll have some drop-ins of different colors, maybe the same kinds as your neighbors have down the street. So you just never know what you're going to see. And in the springtime, especially here, like I say in Canada, things that pop in the spring, the flowers are just so glorious because we've been in such a gloomy, horrible, dark winter for a long time. It's been cold, it's been yucky, and when you see these blooms, it's just like, oh, there's hope. It's about to be some nice spring, and we're about to hit some warmer weather. You can pretty much guarantee the tulips are out for Mother's Day. They came up shortly around Easter. I can't remember if it was actually before Easter or not. The daffodils were definitely up. They come up a little bit before that. Do not eat daffodils. They are not edible. But the tulips, they're great. And they're so beautiful. So it's a joy. So right now in this season, to maximize my harvest, like I said, I come out every day, every evening, and I see what I can harvest or what I should have harvested that day. So when I see the flowers starting to kind of fall away, I harvest them, I bring them in. What you don't eat, you're going to dry. Use a dehydrator or use a strainer. Make sure you wash them. Take those little pollen things off. You don't want to dry them like that because you'll have a real bitter tea when you make it. I've also done flavored waters with the tulips. I'll actually link my video for that in this video so that you can find it. I'll go back and do that for you. But it looks beautiful, and it's a really great addition to like a summertime table if you're entertaining or have people over. I know we're not really entertaining much these days with all this COVID stuff, but do it for your family. It's great at a barbecue. It's great for when you're at the pool. You know, you can just do a nice big water and have these gorgeous, all different multicolor petals floating. It's amazing. It's beautiful and it's tasty. So anyway, the tulip flowers are edible. Get out there, try one. You'll be surprised how delicious it is. I knew they were edible when I was little because I would eat them. I would go outside and eat them. So that's just yet another edible you might already have on your property. Take use of it. You know, it's not just edible, but it's also medicinal. So try it out. Hope you do. Hope wherever you are today, you're being a champion. Thank you for tuning in with me. Bye.